This is KUGAN CASSIUS for the CASSIUS and Helder show here on BoxNation. We're at the Peacock Gym. I'm joined by British title challenger Gary Corcoran and also trainer Frank Greaves. First of all, how are you, Gary?
Good, Matt. Good. Very good.
Yeah. Frank, all good?
Superb as always, mate.
Yeah. He's got his BoxNation t-shirt on. Where's yours?
Didn't want to wear. Just wanted to wear this top, looking good as usual.
Yeah.
Yeah, with this top, so wear a nice tight top.
You tweeted a picture of yourself. Was that actually your body? You tweeted that?
No, it was Frank's.
Frank's.
It was Frank's.
Frank, do you want to reveal the six-pack?
No.
No.
No, not today.
I'll
not
keep
today.
it under wraps for today.
Not today. Not today.
The much anticipated clash between you and Liam Williams will take place in Cardiff on the 16th of July. We saw the press conference a few weeks ago and things got pretty heated between the two of you.
Yeah.
Is it something that's developed into a sort of dislike for one another?
Yeah, it went over to it, came over Twitter and all that. So since that, I think two of us had a few words to say about each other, and nasty words, and then we don't. Then when we seen each other, we clashed. Yeah, and that was one thing we were pulled apart, and that was it.
What happened in the head-to-head? Was it like sort of half-eyed slap coming in?
Liam Williams tried to kiss me, so I just pulled away. So yeah, I didn't like it. I'm not into that shit. So Frank had to pull me back.
Frank, it's all fun and games, isn't it, surely?
It is, yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm pretty sure once the fight finishes, they'll have a healthy respect for each other. I anticipate it being a tough night for both. You know, I mean, certainly, I know what Gary's mettle is. I've seen it in sparring, I've seen it in fights. We don't know how strong, how tough Williams is yet. So I'm anticipating it being a tough night, and like I say, I'm sure they'll come out with a healthy respect for each other.
As in regards to Liam's toughest opponent and your toughest opponent, this is quite clearly it on July the 16th, each other.
This is the biggest fight of two of our careers, and I can't wait now for it. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Frank, where do you see Liam Williams' strengths?
His all-round boxing ability, to be honest with you. I mean, he's got a nice solid jab, got a lovely right hand. You know, yeah, I can't pick too many faults with what I'm looking at. As I say, we don't know how tough he is, we don't know what his engine's like. He hasn't done many rounds over the last couple of years. Doing it in sparring's one thing, doing it under lights when you've got 3,000 people cheering for you, and you've got the pressure of having to win for Wales on your back, and you've got this animal coming at you for 12 rounds, it's going to be a tough night for him. So, you know, listen, if he's as good as they're all saying he is, he's in for a tough night. If he's not as good as they're all saying he is, he's in for a very tough night. So we'll see what he's made of on the 16th.
It's great that these fights, Gary, are being made. I mean, to find out domestically before, you know, moving on to the world scene. I mean, I'm going to talk to you about Liam Smith in a bit, but to find out domestically who is number one, just, you know, you're both undefeated fighters. Let them fight.
It's a great fight as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you know, provided one of them doesn't get starched in 30 seconds.
Carry on. Sorry, that's Peter Stanley, if anyone was wondering who that was that interrupted. Carry on.
As I say, I mean, provided one of them don't get starched in 30 seconds, it doesn't harm either of their careers. I'm anticipating a good fight. You know, it's a step up that they need, and I think, unfortunately, it's a step up that not many people take these days. They all want to protect the O. We could have gone another route. You know, he's got a WBO ranking. He's number 5. We could have gone that. We could have gone down that route. We could have got Johnny Foreigner in and got another win and another win, and sat there and waited until the step up came. Then are we ready for it? Are we going to know? Look, as far as I'm concerned, he fights Liam Williams. Like I say, if Williams is as good as he says he is, we know what we've got to work on, and if he's not, we get the win and we get the step up. Great.
Is Johnny Foreigner an actual boxer?
He is, actually, yeah, he's Argentinian, yeah.
I mean, how much of the real Gary Corcoran have we seen so far in your professional career?
You've seen 75% of it yet so far. When I fight someone better, I step it up. So yeah, it's going to be good to see me how I step up to this fight.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that. He's getting better and better with every fight, and certainly what he's doing in sparring and the things that he's doing in sparring. Again, I know it doesn't always translate, but he's learning pretty much week in, week out, and improving all the time. In an ideal world, I'd like a little while longer with him before we have this step up, but you know what, it ain't an ideal world, and you've got to take these opportunities when they come your way. So yeah, we're as ready as we're going to be. I just can't wait to fight like
We're
that.
confident, yeah.
It's a great bill in Cardiff as well on July the 16th. We're going to get a chance to see Riggandale finally here against Jazza Dickens as well, and people like Tommy Langford, Bradley Skeet, all on the bill. So it's a great card to be on, Gary.
Yeah, it's a brilliant card. This what boxing's all about. Putting good fighters on the show, pound for pound the best. Riggandale is one of the pound for pound the best.
Apparently, he's been tweeting about being pleased to be on your undercard.
Yeah, I heard about that. He said he can't wait to be on my undercard, Gary Corcoran. So
Wants to have a selfie with you at the weigh-in, apparently.
yeah,
Do you know what? This is actually a lie. I did hear this myself. I've got some links from over that way in Cuba, so yeah.
Peter has as well. I asked Peter about it. Yeah, Peter got loads of links from Cuba, so we're over there for training. Had a hard training camp over there, so now we're back. When we were back 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Cubans over there, so yeah, it was good.
Just finally, just a word on the big fight that was announced for Liam Smith last week against Canelo, September 17th.
Yeah.
It's a massive opportunity and a huge fight for Liam.
You know what? Again, for me, it alludes back to what I was saying earlier about taking that step up. Now, again, Smith is clearly a good fighter. He's a very good fighter, but we don't know whether he's at that level, and this game is about levels. He's either going to get exposed or he's going to show that he is at that level. And I think it's tough to come back from if you step up to the plate and you find out that you're not actually there. That's going to be hard for him to come back from, you know, taking a beating. Hopefully, it shows that he is at that level and he gets a famous win because, you know, number 5 in the WBO could be us.
Yeah,
could be us, son. Who knows?
What are your thoughts on that fight, Gary?
He's a strong fighter, Sal Alvarez. He's a very experienced fighter. Liam hasn't been to them kind of places to fight world champions after world champions. Yeah. And I think might be a big experiment, but you never know. You never know what boxing's like, you know what I mean? So
stylistically, I think stylistically, Smith is made for a Canelo in the fact that he walks forward and he doesn't use his feet much. That suits Canelo the way, the way he opens people up with combinations. I think it suits him. But again, we'll see how good Smith is.
We shall indeed. September 17th that fight is, but before that, July 16th in Cardiff. Someone's always got to go, Gary.
Liam's always got to go. That Sonny O's gone.
All right, Gary, Frank, thank you very much for talking to Cassius and the show, and I'll let you get back to training.
Cheers, mate.
And we'll catch up with you ahead of July 16th.
No problem, man. That's brilliant.
Thank you very much.